this Jesus thing is cool, but the moral thing, I actually kind of like these sins. But I remember I stopped speeding and I was like, oh, I don't have to look out for cops all the time. Maybe not speeding isn't that bad. And I remember like when I stopped dipping, after probably like 2 weeks, I was like, that's actually kind of gross. And so there are certain things where it's like God just took the desire for some of those sins away. I remember I had a youth pastor that said, I think you should not date for a year. And I was like, I'm 17 years old. My God, like I can't not date. But I did. I made a commitment. Now I wouldn't maybe be perfect in that, but I remember though, I put my focus on Jesus, in those beginning days. And I think there are just things where it's like, okay, let me figure out how I connect the dots of Jesus growing in my heart, but then also being lived out through my life. What I learned there at college, it was less about what I didn't do and more about what I was beginning to do. And so you can be a nice person and make really bad choices. And sin can be very appealing, especially when you have a reputation and relationships built around sin. It's hard to make that transition. And that's where college became a natural fresh start for me.